Rough Edge FM. Irritatingly irresistible internet radio at roughedgefm.com.
From the land of lemons, magic, and neighbors who still wave, it's Voices of the Valley. Join hosts Jim and John as they shine a spotlight on local businesses, city council news, community events, and all the colorful characters that make the Santa Clara River Valley feel like home. From Santa Paula to Fillmore and Peru, this is your hometown podcast, Voices of the Valley.
Hey.
We're back.
It's Skinny Albert.
Yeah, look at you. Dwindling away.
A little bit. I lost 12 pounds.
Nice. Good for
So, pretty happy about it.
you. Yeah.
Not happy about giving up all the Dr. Pepper, though.
There it is right there.
I do have maybe one a day.
One a day.
Not even necessarily. Yeah, no, I have one a day.
One a day is better than a 6-pack a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you're getting better. You're looking
I am.
good, though.
So,
Yeah.
Uh,
Almost didn't see you when I walked in.
my goal is to be down 20 pounds between now and Jared's wedding, which is September 21st.
Wow. All right.
So,
Gonna get into that high school tux?
yeah. Yeah. Powder blue
Powder
high
blue.
school tux.
Wow.
The-
What's your wife gonna do?
That's what I had when I was 18 years old. I used my magic tux was a powdered blue,
Nice.
ruffly shirt, velvet bow tie.
You still have it?
No,
That'd be great. If
we have a remake of it. Jared bought one online.
you should. That should be a goal for one of your shows down the line to put that on.
Oh my, yeah! Could you imagine
That
coming
would
out on
be
that
awesome.
and do it seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even realize what you're wearing. You're just in there looking your best, So
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
People will come out and they'll be laughing. It's like, what?
But then when they see what you do, they'll be like, wow.
I didn't even
okay.
say anything.
I think I could rock that. now," So nice. Good for you.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little customer service announcement here.
Which we've talked about this.
Yeah, we've
before.
talked about a lot of
Many
customer
times.
service. So, here's so there's a couple of things that I've been trying to ask myself before I fly off the handle or get upset over something.
Okay.
And one is it going to provide any value or help the situation in any way if I say or behave this way, certain way, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so maybe I'm pissed off, and if I say this, it might help me vent a little bit, and I might feel better for venting. But what is it really going to do to the situation? Is it going to improve it? Is it going to make it worse? Is there really any value in expressing what I want to express?
It might bring better awareness. That's about all it will do.
Yeah. Well, I've discovered that people that behave this way are totally naive and blinded by their own stupidity.
Well, but then again, who does it fall on? Because if it's an employee that gives bad customer service in a, say, larger business, that's a training problem.
Yeah.
So, but if it's a single entity where it's just say a mom and pop and it's the owner, that's a different situation.
Right.
So you got to kind of look at the scenarios. What is it?
So I'm going to refrain from saying some of the things that I want to say.
Tell me after a show.
I will. But there is and unfortunately, this radio show is not going to have much impact on them
No, not at all.
because they're in Van Nuys, California.
Okay.
And needless to say, I don't think a lot of people from the Valley go to Van Nuys to buy a car.
Okay.
So the dealership that I'm referring to is Van Nuys Kia.
Okay. I know where it is.
Julie found a car
Mhm.
on Car Guru. She really liked it. We have to replace the van because the van is not safe to drive.
Mhm.
And so we decided that, all right, let's go ahead and buy this car. Well, unfortunately, Car Guru doesn't necessarily allow you to buy it and they deliver it kind of thing.
Yeah.
You end up having to go to the dealership and deal with them, which going to
be-
car dealerships, it, to me, is like getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah. I mean, you might get lucky once in a while to have a good experience with a car dealership, but 9 times out of 10, it's always a long drawn out process.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's my first clue that it should have said stay away, but we really like the car.
Mm-hmm.
So the first clue was I got a text message saying, hey, we saw that you were interested in the car. Would you like to come up and see it? So I said, yes, we will come up on Tuesday, but could you send me pictures of the vehicle before we come?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will get on that right away. Next day, no pictures. So I said, hey, before we go up there, I'd really like to see some pictures of the car. Could you send them? Oh, yeah. Really busy yesterday, so I'll get right to it.
Flag number.
No pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So then I said, we're coming tomorrow. I don't want to come tomorrow if I don't have the pictures. And so the text message back is, I'm going to bring the car forward, and then I will take pictures of it right away. She then texts me to say that the car is now forward.
Okay.
No pictures.
Okay.
So I said, hey, you brought it forward. No pictures. Sorry, we're busy with live customers. And I said, am I not going to be a live customer when I show up?
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
do you not want me to show up? No pictures. Julie really wants to go down and see the car. So we make the drive. We go down.
Okay.
We look at the car. Everything looks great. Second indication, the little cap that covers the keyhole in the door. So if you lose power, you can still unlock the car.
Yeah.
Was off.
Okay.
So the explanation was, oh, we misplaced it. I found it. It's inside the car. I just haven't put it back on yet. That was not the real explanation. We later found out.
Sure.
But that was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a test drive, and we go to sit down with and I hate the stupid games the finance people and all that crap do. So we sit down and I said, listen, I'm going to make this really simple for you. I want the car for the sticker price that was advertised, and I want it financed. I will give you $2,500 down. That's it. I don't want to be sold on any upgrades. I don't want to be sold on extra insurance. I don't, nothing. That's it. No, I totally understand. Goes away for a little while, comes back, takes the paper, has it face down on the desk.
Oh, of course they do.
I'm like, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
I said, just flip the paper over. I'm not into the games.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, well, and I told him that the payment had to be down around $500 a month. So he comes in with $870.
Yep.
And I looked at it and I went, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, we can, and blah, 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 and this and that and everything else. And I knew our credit isn't great. I own that. We ran it, trying to run your own business.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. But still. So I look at the sheet and there's $5,000 worth of add-ons.
Yeah, I believe that.
So the car was $19,000. Now all of a sudden it's $25,000. And I'm like, wait a minute. Where did this $25,000 come from? Well, it's this, and this. I said, I told you I don't want those. Well, the bank requires it. And I said, okay, thank you very much. Julie, let's go. So we get up, we walk out. I get into my car. I start to back out. And he comes out and the sales manager is there.
Mm-hmm.
And so the sales manager is like, hey, please roll your window down, please. So I roll the window down. And he's like, listen, I really want you guys to have this car. Of course. Oh,
yeah.
I just want to see you in this car.
Yeah.
So what's it going to take? And I told him, I said, I didn't tell him this. I told Julie, I'm spending $200 a week on gas right now. And this is a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
It would cut my bill down by about maybe $150 a week. So I said, I'm prepared to go as high as $600 for a payment.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Well, miraculously, that extra stuff that all got on there was able to just disappear.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I thought the bank required it, but it just poof, gone. So we work through it, blah, 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 make the deal, sign the papers, take the car home.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, I get up, I go to start the car. First of all, I can't open it. So I'm like, oh man, the key fob battery is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out and I replace the key fob battery, still won't open. So I'm like, what the hell? Learn that you have to pop that cap off to manually open the car. So I went, oh, they knew the battery was dead because they had the cap off. So they obviously had to manually open the car and jump start it in order to get it moved to where they were going.
Mm.
And so, so then I have to go down to the auto parts place, and I bought one of those car jumper boxes because I'm like, this is going to be a common scenario. And so I get it started after about 2 hours. I miss an appointment that I was supposed to be at. So that didn't help my temperament any. And the front running lights are not working on the car. And so I call them up. They want me to come down. I said, I'm not going down to Van Nuys and dropping this thing off. I said, you guys need to come up with something else. And they're like, well, we don't want to inconvenience you. Drop it off at the Ventura Kirby, the Kia Kirby in Ventura. So I said, okay. So I did. And they were gracious enough to take me in, even though I didn't have an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
$1,700 to replace the running light on those cars.
Wow.
What used to be a $20 battery, or a $20 light bulb, I mean, that you could pull out yourself and plug in, now requires service department to actually install it.
They've figured out how to do that now.
Oh my gosh.
You can't fix your own cars anymore.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's ridiculous.
By design.
Yeah. And so so they get the whole write up. They then notify Van Nuys that this is what it's going to cost. The battery is dead. And the reason why it's dead is because Kirby or Van Nuys installed a low jack system, but they installed it wrong. So it's draining the battery. But the battery needs to get replaced.
Okay.
So they give them that. They tell them the $1,700 for the stupid light. And so Van Nuys is like, well, we want the car back. We'll do the service there. So in the meantime, Kirby charged me $360, or said that it's going to be $360 for their diagnostic stuff and everything. Which, okay, that's excessive to plug in a thing and have it tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
But regardless, they've been very gracious, and I'm
like 3 hours labor on that one.
Yeah, my vent is not with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I call her. First of all, I can't call her. She never answers the phone. So I texted her. She would answer Kirby's phone, but she would never answer mine. So I text her and I said, listen, I understand you want the car. She said, we will come down and pick it up, and we will perform the service, and then we will deliver it back to you. So I said, fine. Okay. We will pick it up on Tuesday. Last Tuesday. I said, okay. So Tuesday afternoon, I text and I say, I just want to confirm that you got the car. I don't hear anything. So I could text again later on. And I said, I want to confirm that you guys picked up the car. She said, let me get back to you. Later that night, I get, the car was not picked up. We were busy today. Again, I go back to, not my problem. Right. You made me a commitment to go pick up the car so that you didn't have to inconvenience me. And it's not my problem that you guys were busy. Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't put it on me. So they don't get the car. So I said, listen, based on this track record, I'm going to assume that Wednesday is going to come and go as well, and the car will not get picked up. I am going to pick up the car Wednesday morning from Kirby. I will drive it down to Van Nuys. You can give me a loaner car until you get mine fixed, and then I will come back and drop off the loaner car and take my car home. you have to make sure that Kirby is paid for so that I can pick up the car. I get a 100% guarantee. We are on this. We will make sure it gets taken care of.
Heard that before.
Yes, 100% guarantee. And so I get down to Kirby this morning, and sure enough, the car was not paid for. So they would not release the car to me, even though they had talked with them and they knew, but they probably knew that they'll probably never get their money if they just let it out. So I had to pay the $360 to get the car.
Okay.
So I did, begrudgingly.
Uh-huh.
I drive down, I drop off the car. The one and only thing that this dealership did that they said they would do that they did was they had the loaner car ready to go.
Okay.
That was it. So I get there and I am told that, well, first of all, 10 minutes out, this is the text message I get. So this is 10 minutes out. Oh, first of all, I said to her at 7:20, I am here. They will not release the car until this is paid. I tried calling her, it went right to voicemail. So I texted that. 10 minutes away from Van Nuys, I get, why haven't they reached out to me? I then said, they did. It went to voicemail. They tried several times. So I ended up having to pay for it. I get there, and then I am told that they can't refund me the money right now. Nobody's here to give me the money. And I was told that it's only going to be $180, not $360, because that's what they said Kirby would charge them. So I went, I am not leaving until I get the money. So, unfortunately, John, take over, because this is an important call.
Oh, okay.
So my bad, but it's all you. I will be right back.
All right. So why don't I just talk about customer service in general? So, all right. Since Jim's taking a quick break here, I do want to talk a little bit about customer service as we're talking about his car. So I researched a little bit on customer service, and I found this. It says customer service is the support and assistance a business provides to customers before, during, and after a purchase. It covers things like answering questions, resolving problems, helping customers use a product or service effectively, handling complaints, returns, or complaints, building and maintaining a positive relationship with the customer. The goal is to make sure customers have a good experience and stay satisfied. Good customer service often builds loyalty and repeat business, while poor service can drive customers away. It can happen through many channels: phones, emails, live chat, in person, or social media. Now, when you look at customer service, it comes in all shapes or forms. You have small mom and pops that, for the most part, give you exceptional customer service because it's more one-on-one. And you'll find that in many of these businesses here in the Valley. When it gets a little hairy is when you get into the larger businesses, the chain stores, the restaurants, you get into the fast food chains and so on, where sometimes you have the customer service levels aren't as great. Usually that was a result of maybe some training issues. My wife and I experienced that over the weekend, which we thought was interesting because it was a local grocery store that always has exceptional customer service. Walk in there, wasn't greeted by the person that was checking us out. We ended up bagging our own groceries while the person just sitting there staring at us, which is highly unusual. So we walked out of that store and just said, that's the first time we've ever had this horrible customer service for this business. So doesn't mean we won't go back, but it could have been just a one-off. But customer service is a key to keep people going back to your stores. A lot of times, like I said, it's a training issue. Sometimes it's just a capacity issue where they don't have enough people, enough staff to handle this. And there's a lot of pressure, and trying to keep keep it together for some of them. It could be a busy time of the year, like the holidays, where it gets really pressured. So there's numerous things that you can experience with customer service. With myself, I'm patient. I work with businesses constantly through my role with the Chamber of Commerce. You got to be patient with them. You don't know what they're experiencing that day. If it's consistent, which I have seen in some of our businesses in the area where it's consistently bad service, then it becomes more of a training issue. It becomes more of more of the environment that they're in. So, but my advice to a lot of people that experience some of these, and I've seen it through the social media where people, in a sense, blast other businesses because they had one bad experience, just give them some grace most of the time, and then just revisit it. And if it's not good service, then you can't even have a discussion with the manager or something. And if that doesn't get resolved, then it's your option whether you want to continue to go back or not. So I know Jim's talking about car dealerships. That's usually a very interesting scenario as you're going in and talking with about negotiating for a car. You okay there? He's back. We're just talking about customer service in general here. So we're getting back to your car.
Back to the car.
Getting back to the car. We're talking about how the difference of customer service levels from a mom and pop to experiencing from like even fast foods or larger companies, and sometimes that can get a little wonky with customer service. Talked about my experience over the weekend, which I mentioned to you.
Oh yeah,
didn't name the name of the business, but
okay.
But just talk about how that happens, and every once in a while you got to give them some grace as far as, you know, if they're having a bad day or whatever. But in your case, it was consistent.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't just.
And I have no problem naming them because believe me,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be done with them after this.
I do have a question. Is it the same person you're dealing with, or was it numerous people?
Well, first was the sales guy.
Okay.
Then it went, and I could not get, because I tried several times getting a hold of somebody, and I finally got so frustrated. I said, I'm going to call back every half hour until I get an answer from somebody. This was when the car was dead at our house.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, this gal, Selena, took the call, which I'm glad, because she was the one who answered. She said, listen, I'll take it. We'll follow it through, blah, 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 blah. So she at least took ownership of it. But the fact that when I'm going through all of this and I get so totally frustrated, that let me go back and find it here. So I get so totally frustrated that I say, I am not happy at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out $360. Kirby made me pay for the car.
Mm-hmm.
You guaranteed me 100% that the car would be ready for me to pick up in the morning to drive back to you, and it wasn't, so I had to pay for it. Now I'm being told that I have to wait for my reimbursement. This better be made whole soon.
Okay.
The car has been ready. I thought you were going to the service department to drop off the car, not the dealership. So we took the car there. I have done everything to help you, and it's my day off, so let's be respectful.
Wow.
That's the response I get. And I said, are you seriously going there after everything I've been through? And so she clearly did not read my text message, because I was not talking about the loaner car.
Yeah.
I was talking about the fact that I was at Kirby to pick up the car to be able to deliver it to you, to them. And that was the response I got.
So why is she even answering on her day off? She could have, or
Well, apparently this must be her private cell phone number.
but maybe she could have just told you, hey, you know, I'll forward this to somebody. It's my day off. But we'll see if I can get somebody to take care of that.
Yeah.
At least you're aware of it. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, the fact that she even remotely put in that I'm helping you and this is my day off. It's like, you know what? Again, not my problem.
that tells you a lot about the organization
Yeah.
as a whole.
You know, it's like I was dealing with this one kid, and I was just like, oh my God, not the right thing to say. He had an upset customer. Customer obviously didn't want to listen to him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody else came in, gave him a refund on his check, and said, hey, this is what I did. I took this off. And then that waiter comes up and says, well, that's what I was trying to tell you, but you wouldn't let me talk.
God.
And I went, oh,
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeah.
Talking about pouring gasoline.
Just don't say
On a lit
anything.
fire.
Just walk away from
Yeah.
it, you know?
This is what I was trying to tell you, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
let me talk.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mhm.
It's not about you.
Mhm.
It's about that customer
Yeah.
who is upset with the service he received.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, what did you just benefit by saying that?
Yeah.
Other than pouring fuel
Mhm.
on a fire.
So what do you think this is happening? The overall, you see we've been talking about customer service as a whole not being the best.
Right.
What do you think it is?
I think that, especially since COVID, we have become a society that is totally connected through internet, social media,
Mhm.
and they have lost all ability to have any type of social interaction with a real person.
Mhm.
And nobody's teaching them how to do it.
They've lost that soft skills.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's totally there's
Mhm.
there's no face to face, there's no personal connection, it's all on a computer.
So why do you go to, say, a Starbucks or a Chick-fil-A or one of those that has just outstanding customer service? You have a great experience when you go to that every time. They greet you, you know, there's always a smile on their face. They like Starbucks, they'll write on your cup, have a great day. So, and I mean, the one here in town, every time we've gone, it's been a great experience. They're friendly. They even talk to you while you're putting an order in. They ask for your name. And then, you know, you go to Chick-fil-A, it's the same thing, you know? So
I went to Chick-fil-A
Mhm.
and forgot my wallet one time.
Mhm.
And the guy said, "Here, the food's on us." And I went, "Oh my gosh, seriously?" And he said, "Yeah, just when you're able, if you're able, the next time, just pay it forward for somebody else."
So, so what's the difference? So if they have great customer service, and those are only two examples, why can't everybody else be that way?
Yeah, because it's a societal thing. It's a what would you how would you say it?
Well, it's a culture thing too.
It's a cultural
Yeah.
thing within the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you go in and out same way. That's another one that's got great customer service. But I mean, I've had some bad experience. I don't want to call it a business out here in town, but I've consistently have bad service. And you know, I go because there's some things I like to get, but I can always go in there expecting horrible service, and it proved me right again last week.
Yeah.
You know, so and to me, it's a culture thing. It's a company culture. You know, and when you got you gonna take another one again?
I gotta take another
Oh
one.
my goodness!
So sorry, I'll be right back.
Make it quick. Make it quick. So I'm going to give an update on what's coming up in the community. So we'll maybe get back to that. So just to, you know, it's 4th of July weekend. So we've got here in Santa Paula, we have the 4th of July celebration with the fireworks. That's going to be at the new sports park over there at the Harvest. And that'll be on Saturday. I know the fireworks start at 9. I think the festivities there start at 5 o'clock. There'll be food trucks. There'll be entertainment for kids. You'll be able to bring a chair, hang out there, and then the fireworks show starts at 9 p.m. So encourage you all to go check that out. There is no there is no July cruise night this year officially, so that's been postponed until August. So that'll start back up in August, and they'll finish their season August, September, October. And that's put on by the Chamber of Commerce, the city, the downtown district, and several other sponsors that that support the program. So in Fillmore on July 3rd, they have their fireworks show. So that'll be going on 9 o'clock. And so you check that out. And then 4th of July, they do have the 4th of July car show, and that is downtown as well. So, and there'll be food trucks. There'll be tons of cars out there. Sesame Car Club is putting that out there. And that starts at 10 a.m. and that runs, I think, until 4 p.m. But all this information, you can check it out on the city website. You can check it out on the Santa Paula City website. You can check it out on the Fillmore City website. You can go to the Chamber of Commerce of Santa Paula, go to the Heritage Valley Tourism Bureau. There's information on all that. Go to all their social media pages as well. You'll find all that information. So, Also, let me see, what else do we have to cover here? Let me see what we can also cover here. So, let me see. We talked about that. So, let me see what we can also do here. Let me pull something else up here. Oh, let me see here. What we can do here. Give me 1 second here. Let me pull a couple things up here. Also, this Sunday, it's the first Sunday of the month. So come and check that out. All the museums, the Agriculture Museum, the Art Museum, and the Aviation Museum will all have events. At the Art Museum, there will be some displays going on. They'll have some activities for kids. At the Aviation Museum, they do have a farmer's market. They do have a display of classic planes in their hangars. You can go walk around, go visit that. You can also see, I think they offer free rides for kids through their Young Eagles program as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do over this weekend in Santa Paula, in Fillmore, in Piru, and in Piru too. They also have a lot of stuff going on out there between the lake, Lake Piru, also at the excuse me here. Also at Rancho Camulos at the museum there, they do have some stuff going on there as well. So you can check all that out. Lots of great things going on in the Valley. So just come out and support all of our local businesses throughout the community. Help support our restaurants, help support our small businesses. Lots of great things going on. Also around the community, around the area, if you go in Ventura, they do have fireworks as well. They'll have that over there at the downtown Ventura. They're going to have fireworks that go off on the parking structure that is downtown. So you would be able to see fireworks anywhere around the area. So go check that out. Anywhere you're out in the community, please go support that. Jim, what are you doing, man? God, you're leaving me hanging here, buddy.
You're doing good though. I
ran out of my material here. I was starting to look back for some other stuff here. Yeah, the show was all about you, and then what happened?
Yeah, and I disappear.
You disappeared.
We had a little fiasco down at the mansion, so.
Okay. All right. So I got to have more material when you start to walk away now.
I know.
To do that more and more now. So.
I know. It's like my life is insane right now.
Okay.
So anyways,
covered things going on in the community.
Yeah.
So we're good there.
Okay.
So
and we're out of time.
I know. So
I did get my whole story out though, for the most part.
Nothing else you got to cover?
No, the one thing that I will say is, and to your point, I really honestly believe one is a cultural thing.
Yes.
And we all know, like Chick-fil-A and everything, they have a very specific culture that they look to deliver on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I really think that, especially in our younger generation, there is such a lack of social interaction that I really truly believe it's affecting our country. And AI is going to just even contribute to that even more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So so I don't know where we're going as a nation, but
there's opportunity.
There is opportunity, but things need to shift. Things need to change, because it's I think it's going in a direction that is not going to be healthy for anybody.
They've made it so easy for people to do everything online.
Yeah.
Your experience. I mean, you saw it online, where normally in the past you would go to visit every dealership and start that whole conversation, but you were able to save time with this, with the hope that they were going to be honest and upfront and give you that great customer experience. But they didn't.
Right.
And maybe a lot of it has the fact that they have to deal with these online requests. They have to do all these, and that's how some of these people, that's what they do. They hire specialists to handle just online people.
Right.
But doesn't mean they're going to have that same interaction with people in person. Maybe when you walked in, they've never seen a live person.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's just like, you don't know, but yeah, there's got to be something opportunity for maybe we start a training class for people.
We should.
Customer service.
Yeah.
So
We should.
it's not that hard.
It isn't. And by the way, I am not done with Van Nuys Kia.
Oh, you won't be for a while. I can guarantee that.
Well, I'm not done with. I'm going on a social media campaign
Are you?
to express my sincere displeasure.
Isn't there a grace period where you can still take that car back if you're not satisfied? Isn't it like 7 days or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So we've had the car already for a week and we haven't even driven it. We drove it home. So
okay. Yeah, I think it's time to talk to the main guy of that dealership.
yeah, I sent him the letter too because I couldn't get directly to him. So I sent the letter, but
I would send him a letter every week.
oh no,
every day
every day,
until he addresses it.
every day.
He probably has no idea what his staff is doing.
And my guess is he may not care either because the culture starts from the top.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'll talk to you about off air.
Yeah, but if he becomes annoyed enough from all the letters, maybe he'll think twice about it. So
We'll see.
doesn't mean he's going to change it, but maybe he's going to think about it. He's going to go yelling at somebody down the line. you
Yeah.
know, So
Yep.
anyway,
All right. Well, that is our show. Sorry for the interrupts, but you got to at least.
I'm going to start getting a list of stuff ready because I'm going to say if Jim walks out, here's what I talk about.
All
So anyway, it's all
right, everybody. We will see you all next week. Take care.
This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.